Okay, today you guys are going to be working on your introduction paragraph for the FTM Freak the Mighty Compare and Contrast final draft. So you need to go into Google Classroom, go to the classwork section, open up a couple of different documents. You need to go to the final drafts that we created yesterday, view assignment, and pull up your final draft that we started yesterday. After you open that up, go back into Google Classroom, scroll down to the section of compare and contrast writing, open up the Freak the Mighty Compare and Contrast, that hyperdoc that we've been working on, view assignment, and open up that document. You should have completed the Engage section, the video, and the Explore section with this table filled out. In the Explore section is the outline for the Freak the Mighty Compare and Contrast. You need to click on it and open up that document also. I have highlighted this section because that is the main part that we are going to work on here is the introduction. Go back to your essay. Yesterday we did the format of your name, your teacher's name, Mrs. Shuddy, your language arts, and period, whatever class you have. And then the date was 15 of October 2018. You should have come up with a title. If you have not yet, you need to come up with one. This is my title. You cannot copy it word for word, but if you would like to come up with something similar, your title should involve comparing or contrasting the book versus the movie. Make sure that if you mention Freak the Mighty, you have it underlined or in italics or in quotation marks. After you write the title, you're going to hit enter. Make sure that you have it left aligned for your beginning paragraph. You're going to hit tab one time so that you've indented the paragraph. On your outline, you have options here to start with the introduction. So one of these ways is how you are going to do the hook or the attention getter. Choose one or more of the following. You can start with a quote. You could Google a quote about friendship and explain how that relates to Freak the Mighty. You could do a general statement about books versus movies. What the difference between books and movies are. Are there more details given in books or are movies more visual? You can do an example of the novel Freak the Mighty by Rodman Philbrick and explain what you thought about it, and the movie The Mighty and explain what you think about it. You could do this is a story about and kind of explain what the general story of Freak the Mighty is about. Or you could talk about the theme, the moral of the story to kind of hook the reader, which is me, to make me want to read your essay. I chose to do the novel Freak the Mighty by Rodman Philbrick and explain it, and the movie The Mighty and explain it. And I also talked about what the story. So I chose these two for my introduction. I have the story of Freak the Mighty involves two unlikely boys who become the best of friends. They go on adventures, learn from each other, and experience extreme loss. It is hard to make movies exactly like the novels. The novel, Freak the Mighty by Rodman Philbrick, was full of suspense and humor. And the movie, The Mighty, brought it all to life with pictures. That is my hook or my attention getter. You need to come up with 2 to 3 sentences using one or more of these attention getters or hooks. You do that first. In that same introduction paragraph, you have to have a thesis statement. This is a sentence that explains the entire paper. Here is an example of my thesis statement. There are similarities and differences between the book and the movie Freak the Mighty. You cannot use my thesis statement word for word. You may rearrange the wording or come up with your own words, but you cannot copy mine word for word. The thesis statement should be the last sentence in your introduction paragraph. There were similarities and differences between the book and the movie, Freak the Mighty. You are working on your introduction paragraph today. If you finish the introduction paragraph, go back and reread it. Make sure you haven't left out any words or that you need some clarity or you need to explain any parts. When you get done with the essay, you are not turning anything in today. Tomorrow we will work on our body paragraphs. Simply read or work on other assignments in class. Okay, good luck, guys. Thank you.